guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to I am so excited, underline so bold, excited that I am finally filming this video. I asked you guys on my community page to give me some unpopular Taylor opinions and I wanted to react to them. Now let me tell you, I've had this idea stewing in my head for so long and I'm finally getting to read them and I cannot wait to see what you guys have to say. Okay? So we're just gonna get started. There were 61 of these comments, so I'm gonna go through these as fast as possible and we might even have to do a part 2 because this is gonna be unreal. Okay. You Are in Love is one of her best songs in her whole discography. #1 Taylor song of all time. Okay, I completely respect anybody's opinion of whatever you think is one of her best songs. Truly, Taylor does not have one bad song. I am not even saying that because I have loved her since I was 8 years old. I truly believe that. So if that's your #1, I'm gonna be like, solid, like you've picked a good thing. You could say anything and I'd be like, you've picked a solid #1. You Are in Love is a gorgeous, gorgeously written song, and she wrote it about her two friends being in love at the time of 1989, and I just think it's so beautiful how she put their relationship into such a beautiful song and summarized it in such a beautiful perspective. Tortured Poets Department is Taylor's best work as it combines most genres she has worked with into one album and most pop moments while also experiencing songwriting like never before and making it her most expansive and intriguing work to date. Self-Care with DJ. I think that when Tortured Poets is inevitably campaigning for a Grammy, I really think that that you should go ahead and just have that solid because that is the most gorgeous way to summarize Tortured Poets that I've ever heard. Like, expansive songwriting, intriguing work to date. Okay, God. I would agree with this. I absolutely agree with this. It's raw, it's vulnerable, and I think it's what music needs to be. I think it's, you know, life is not always sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes life is, I hate it here, so I need to go somewhere else in my head. Sometimes life is feeling those butterflies, like you're in high school again, but maybe you're not in high school, maybe you're in your 30s. Sometimes life is begging and wishing and pleading for your life to change somehow, whether it be in a romantic standpoint, friendship standpoint, and you're begging for the prophecy to change. I truly think that this is so real of a comment. The Cheshire Cat Swiftie said, "You're Losing Me" is the best song that came from the Midnights era, and it's crazy we still don't have a physical copy to purchase. So I would agree in like songwriting terms that that one is like the most absolute gut-wrenching, but there are also some amazing like written songs, like The Great War. Oh my God, like You're on Your Own, Kid, High Infidelity. There are so many songs that like deserve that best song, but like again, if you're debating a best Taylor song, like I will fully stand behind you. I'll be like, you're absolutely correct. But we do have a physical copy to purchase if you want to. There's the late night edition of the Midnight CD and it started to be sold starting at MetLife, and then from there on Taylor sold it at her US shows, and then it popped up at US record stores, and it also popped up on her site very temporarily at Christmas. So keep an eye out for it. And I think the resale value is pretty low on that. So if you want to collect that, definitely I would say go for it. Happiness is easily in her top 5 best songs. It's about time everyone started acting like it. That is a hill I will die on. Yes. The song The Tortured Poets Department is really underrated. Yes. It's one of my favorites from the album for sure, in my top 10. Yes. The freaking production, like if you're not just going, like if you're not doing a little like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, yes. Although it's fun to clown, joke around, and come up with theories, we should not rush Taylor into releasing debut and Rep TV. I feel like it's, as the crowd was chanting more, is referring back to people being upset when it didn't happen at some shows. And Tortured Poets Department deserves its time. I fully agree, okay? I think that this is so important to remember that Taylor is on her biggest tour to date. Taylor is at her biggest point in her career. And as though we want to stream the correct albums, Taylor is also like working so freaking hard to please us and please as many fans. And I feel like it's very important to be in the moment with what we have. As a fan who has been around since literally the Fearless era, since 2008, it used to be like this. It used to be on the odd number of years we would get a tour, and on the even number of years we would get a new album. And Taylor has been touring on her biggest tour to date, and she has released an insane, like, it's crazy what she has released, okay? She's released Speak Now. She's released 1989, a brand new album, all between the time when she started the tour, which is in March 2023, all the way to now. She's released 2 Taylor's versions, and on top of that, she's released a brand new album with 31 songs. So yes, I feel like it's fun to clown. However, I'm gonna be the first to say I feel like it is excessive at some points. Okay, I feel like Debut and Speak Now should have gotten more attention at the Eras Tour. Yes, especially Debut. Okay, like, we could have thrown a little R song in there. Like, we could have done a one and done, but she needed like some moment, okay? She deserves a moment, especially. Yeah, I absolutely agree. And I wish Taylor had kept Long Live on the set list, but she took it off. Okay, to make room for Tortured Poets, which I understand. Like, the woman is doing absolutely everything, okay? Each album means something to me, but I am more excited for Taylor Swift Taylor's version out of the re-recordings left. Yes, I would agree with that. So Taylor Swift Taylor's version makes me so emotional to like even think about, okay? Because that album, Taylor Swift, the album, is the very first Taylor that like made me feel understood by music. That was the first time that I ever felt like so understood and recognized in my feelings, and somebody else got my emotions that I was feeling. I was in elementary school. I was absolutely like trying to find a place in this world, trying to find my friend group, and I just felt like I wasn't wanted and accepted in those friend groups. And so like I would turn to music, and when I found Taylor, I found a best friend in her. And yes, I would absolutely agree with that. Okay. As an older Swiftie who became a fan during re-records, I'm a huge Packers fan and cannot, okay, stand the Chiefs or Kelsey. I am so sorry. I wish I didn't have him thrown in my face constantly, mostly by other Swifties. I am happy that Taylor is happy, but I want to celebrate her, not her boyfriend. Okay. 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 All right. I could not agree less. Okay? I could not agree less. I think that the fact that Taylor's happy, we should support those who make her happy. Okay? I will happily put on the 87 jersey. I will happily listen to New Heights. I'm so sorry, but like, New Heights is one of my favorite things to listen to. The Kelsey brothers are respectful. The Kelsey brothers are absolutely like, I'm gonna be honest, I knew of them. Like, I had heard Travis Kelce's name before she started dating him and the whole friendship bracelet thing happened, but I didn't know about him. But when I found out about him and I found out like their dynamic and like how close-knit of a family that they are, and I thoroughly enjoy listening to New Heights. I thoroughly enjoy watching the Chiefs games. I think it's so fun to put my energy into something that Taylor has like found that she is so you know, excited about. And yes, that's her boyfriend. And yes, we should celebrate her as a fan, but also we should be excited about the things that she's excited about. And I think that there's no harm in that. I think it's so harmful to say that, like, oh, maybe like you're tired of seeing it, and like, okay, but like, she's the biggest celebrity, like he's a huge player, and their love story is absolutely beautiful. Like, I will never be on the hate train. And I think, just like Taylor said in her Person of the Year article, she said, I wasted so much time, you know, I got my youth pretty much, like, she said something like, I got my youth taken from me, like I wasted all those years. And you have to have fun with life. Like, there's no reason to like be sheltered and like stay in complacent. Like, she feels like she got years taken off because she wasn't fully living her life to the fullest. And like, I think that that's beautiful. And I can tell you that my dad and I have absolutely loved watching the games. Like, I moved out, so it was so funny. I was literally like a week from moving out of my dad's house into my first apartment when she went to the first game. I was out, I was at Home Goods getting a couple things, and I was taking like stuff to Plato's Closet, just running errands, and I called my dad and I was like, Dad, you're not gonna believe this. They're saying Taylor's showing up at Arrowhead. And he was like, oh, you better get home before the game starts. And so like, I got home, I went and I said hello to him. He had the game on, and as soon as I walked in, they said, and TMZ is standing on the sidelines because Taylor Swift is in the Kelsey box. And we screamed. We both screamed. My dad has always been so supportive of my love of Taylor, and I will never forget that moment. It was hilarious how we both yelled. It was so funny how we both yelled. Ever since then, when I got settled in my first apartment, we ordered pizza, and I was like, hey, come over, let's watch the Chiefs game and the Patriots game, because, you know, it's football and I wanted to watch it. I'm so excited for it to be back. Like, I'm so excited for it to be back. I'm counting down the days, and I never have for football before. I've always enjoyed like watching football for like the snacks and like the event of it, but like, I'm so excited. I've learned so much about it, and it makes me happy because like, I've had those experiences with my dad, like, that I might not have otherwise if I wasn't influenced by Miss Swift. Like, I'm saying, like, it was so much fun when we ordered pizza. He came over, we had some like soda, and he's always been a huge Patriots fan because he grew up in Connecticut, and so he grew up north, and so it's very special how that was a connection, like Taylor and me loving football now, and him, you know, loving the Patriots. I've watched the Patriots with him for years. And then all of a sudden too, like, the Super Bowl was like the most fun, like a core memory. I went and got the pizza. He went literally and got some wings. It was just me and him, and we watched the game. We had so many snacks. I got Super Bowl cups. Like, we went all out, and it was so much fun. We still talk about how much fun we had together. Like, it was just us. We just wanted to watch it, just us. So no, I will never agree with that. Okay. Hi Rachel, your content means the world to me. You're so sweet. I hope you have fun at the Eras Tour. I was gonna film this and post it when I was in London, but we all know how that went. But you know what? We're manifesting that when Taylor comes back in the fall, I'll be in that stadium. Okay. My unpopular opinion is that the new 1989 set looks much better. Matching orange combo is one of the best things she's worn. The matching orange combo was superior. I also think that the OG 1989 cover is way better than the new one. I love the new one, but it doesn't look similar enough. Okay, I would agree with that, but like, I feel like at the same time, the 1989 Taylor's version cover means the world to me, okay? Like, it is everything that I could have imagined for that cover, but more. Like, the iconic 1989 cover, you know, will always be iconic, right? But for the re-recordings, to see her smile like that, like, oh my god, like, when I tell you I saw that and like, I could not believe my eyes that that was a Taylor Swift cover, oh, I was just the happiest, okay? But I do find it so cute that she's smiling though, yes. Let's see. Oh, Taylor only has 5 skips. New Romantics. Change? No, 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 no. Robin. Oh, girl. Oh, no. Oh, no. There are some I always skip. Oh, my God. Okay, well, I mean, everybody has their own opinion. I'm not going to dog anybody for that. Fearless Taylor's version is one of the best TV album covers. Oh boy, I don't agree with that one. I love Taylor so much, but she has naturally curly hair, like, please. Okay, like, this one could actually make me go on a rant. Like, the straight hair on the Fearless Taylor's version cover completely threw me off. Completely threw me off, babe. I love it. It's gorgeous, right? But like, Fearless just gives me curly hair, and when I didn't see the curly hair, I was a smidge disappointed. Like, I can't lie. All right, we're being honest here, and I love Taylor. I love her with every ounce of my being. Every ounce of my being. We know this. Okay. Lover was the most fun era. Disagree. Lover was cut too short. Lover, I think, see, when I think about the eras, I think of my memories. And yes, I did have good memories during the Lover era. However, it got cut so short because of COVID. I think personally the most fun era was 1989 because Taylor was so interactive with fans, and there was so much that she was doing, like sending Valentine's presents. We were all on Tumblr, Christmas presents, like requesting to meet people at 1989. I would say 1989 was the most fun. Fortnite is underrated, not gonna lie. I agree with that. Torture Poets Apartment is her most honest album about her career and life. I would agree with that, but I would also toy with Red being one of the most honest and like influential with her career and everything. Closure lyrics are very good. If there was an acoustic or other production, it would slap, but I want to listen to it, but I can't because of the production. I think it's beautiful. I'm gonna be honest, and that sounded so fake the way I just said that, but like, I was like trying to figure out what I was gonna say, and I honestly really, really love Closure. Like, the production's a little like what's happening, but like once you get used to it, it's like, she ate with this. I love Closure. Speak Now's Taylor's version is the best vault. Yes. I don't even have to read the rest of this. I can't believe she hid Timeless and When Emma Falls in Love. This is not my ghost account, but I'm telling you, it could be. Yes. I also love Me, the song, and wish it was on the Era set list. Yes, I think it would be so much fun. Daylight should be a single. I'm just gonna leave it there. Yes, I agree with that. Can you imagine the music video that would have produced? Again, the Lover era was just cut short, and it makes me sad. People need to stop getting mad about other people clowning for Rep TV. Like, I know Torture Poets Department came out recently, but it's been 3 months. I get both sides. Like, I get like, okay, we're just having fun. Like, absolutely have fun, clown. But it's also like, oh my God, Taylor just released stuff, like give her a break kind of thing. And that's kind of the way I think. But nobody should like dog anybody else for having fun. Speak Now Taylor's version deserved a longer era. Well, yes. The Archer is the best song on Lover. I love The Archer, but Cornelia Street is also just right there with The Archer saying, I never walk on you. Yeah, okay. Fan of them both. Tortured Poets Apartment has the best bridges. I mean, they're very strong. They're very freaking strong. Like, I would say yes, but then again, all of Taylor's bridges are just like insane, okay? Renegade featuring Taylor should be talked about way more. Yes. Yes, I feel like that's not talked about enough, but I'm obsessed with it. Everything Has Changed is better than Begin Again. Ooh, which one am I choosing? If this was my best friend Bobby, she would say, yes, I completely agree. 'Cause she is not the biggest fan of Begin Again. Like, when I tell you, she does not like Begin Again. And I'm like, every time I say that, I'm like, girl, why? And she's just like, I just don't like Begin Again. I'm like, Bobby. Let's see. Why do people hate it so much or see it as a flop? Talking about Lover. I think it's probably just because they need their ears cleaned. Like, that's what I would go with. Taylor's best song is 100% Would've, Could've, Should've. Well, again, Taylor doesn't have a bad song, and that's very, 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 very strong writing. The Reputation Stadium Tour is better than the Eras Tour. From this standpoint, for the fans, yes. Reputation Stadium Tour was for the fans who stuck around, okay? Like, this is what, I'm gonna go on a little rant here. Okay, Taylor didn't know if she was gonna come back. After what happened to her in 2016, we weren't sure if we were gonna see Taylor on a stage again. So when the Reputation Stadium Tour happened and the fans were there, it was the real genuine fans who stuck around and loved her, and we ran across the country for Taylor. Now, can I say this? The problem has never been the fans. The problem has always been Ticketmaster. So fans going to multiple shows and fans going around the country to see Taylor is not anything new. This is not something new that has happened suddenly with the Eras Tour. It's just more focused on because of the demand. That's simply it. Because there's more demand, because the tickets are so stupidly resale priced. Oh my God, the market value is stupid insane. It makes it more frustrating for people that people are going to multiple shows, but at the same time, this is not something brand new. We've done this for tours over and over again. So I think Rep was better in terms for the fans, yes. But the Eras Tour is literally my whole entire life into one tour, and I mean that thoroughly. So if you weigh them out, I really would say that the Eras Tour is so incredibly special because it is every single Taylor era wrapped into a bow and thrown out for our enjoyment. And so I feel like the Eras Tour is just like so incredibly special. I like Willow, but after hearing it live with the heavier drums and production, the studio version was a little underwhelming. I will say that I like the live version better myself. Spelling is fun. I don't care what people say. Why'd they bully her into changing it? I agree with that. The Lakes is underrated, 100%. Oh my God, Fresh Out the Slammer is in my bottom 5 ranking of tortured poets. Well, and on that note, that is my last one for this video. Nope. No! Have you heard her vocals? Fresh Out the Slammer immediately became one of my stan songs. Like, now pretty baby. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, the way the lyrics flow, another summer taking cover. No, couldn't be me, but I respect your opinion. But you guys, I had so much fun doing this video. I definitely want to do a part 2, maybe even a part 3, because there were so many. But I don't want to sit you guys here for a long time. I could ramble forever, trust me. But it was so fun seeing what you guys had to say, and I'm just completely being honest here, playing along with you guys, and no hard feelings if I didn't agree with you. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video entertained you in some way, and I sincerely hope I see you Yeah, see you in the next one. Bye, guys.